Hello my friends, it is Danny, and today I have the most delicious mango, blueberry, and ginger crisp to share with you guys. Now, this is actually a recipe that's been on my website for years, but I've never actually shared it here on YouTube. So today is the day. And just in case you're curious, the thing that makes a crisp different from a crumble is that a crisp has oatmeal in the topping. So just a little FYI for those of you who like fun facts in the kitchen. Big thumbs up for fun facts in the kitchen. Okay, so let's get started. This recipe literally could not be any easier to make. I'm going to start by preheating my oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and then we're gonna first make the crumb topping. So into a nice big bowl, I'm combining 1.5 cups of dried rolled oats, just old-fashioned oats, along with a 1/2 cup of chopped up walnuts, 1.5 teaspoons of cinnamon, a 1/2 cup of coconut sugar. If you did not have coconut sugar on hand, you could also do like a light brown sugar, 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt, and then a 1/4 cup of melted coconut oil. Gently mix this all together. I actually find it a lot easier to just do it with my hands, so do whatever you find easier. Really the idea here is we just want all of the oats to be coated with the cinnamon and the sugar and the melted coconut oil. And guys, if anybody has a nut allergy, you could take the nuts out. I personally love the nuts because it gives it a nice crunch, but if you can't do nuts, you could try subbing in some shredded coconut, and if you don't like coconut, you can even sprinkle in some wheat germ. So once you've got that all mixed together like I have here, we're just gonna set that aside and pull in a baking dish. Now I'm using an 8x8 baking dish. You could also do 9x9. I like using glass when I'm shooting the videos so you can kind of see what's happening inside, but any baking dish you have on hand will work, okay? Now I'm gonna start by coating the bottom and the sides of the pan with a little bit of coconut oil just to make sure that nothing sticks. You could also do this with some butter if you include butter in your diet, or you could just use some good old-fashioned cooking spray. Then we're gonna add the fruit into the bowl. So I'm starting with 3.5 cups of chopped up mango. If you are unfamiliar with how to cut a mango, it's actually very simple. First thing you wanna do is just use like a potato peeler to peel all of the skin off. Then I like to trim just the littlest piece off the bottom so I can stand it up straight. Get as close as you can to the pit. There's a large white pit that runs through the center, and slice straight down on both sides of the mango. And then I usually just trim around the sides as well. Then just lay that flat and cut it just like you're creating a tic-tac-toe board. Now, I like to make them bite-sized. You can make them a little bigger, you can make them a little smaller. You really can't go wrong. You just do whatever lights you up. So I'll get that mango into my dish, along with 2 cups of fresh blueberries, the juice from 1/2 of a lemon. Then I have a tablespoon of fresh grated ginger here. Now the ginger is gonna give it a little unexpected twist. It's really fun, it's bright, and it's got a little zing to it. You can certainly skip it if you're not into unexpected twists in your fruit crisps, but if you wanna add a little ingredient, I certainly recommend giving it a try. Then I've got just a tablespoon of coconut sugar, 1 tablespoon of arrowroot starch, and a pinch of salt. Gently toss everything together. Again, you just want all of those ingredients to be combined, and you want the fruit to have a nice light coating of everything we've added to the pan. Now another little FYI, if you're not familiar with arrowroot, it is a starch, it comes from a root, it's gluten-free, and it's very similar to cornstarch, right? It's going to just help thicken this up. If you don't have it on hand, you could certainly use cornstarch. If you didn't have that on hand, you could even do like a tablespoon of regular flour. They all will get the job done. Okay, once you've got that ready to roll, I'm just going to spoon the oat mixture over the top. Now, I personally get very frustrated when someone serves fruit crisp and the topping doesn't coat the whole top. So I always make sure to make plenty of toppings so we get a nice hearty coating over the top. Because what's sadder than like getting served a piece of fruit crisp with no crisp on top? I don't know. Okay, pop this into the oven. Remember, it's at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 35 to 40 minutes, or until the top is lightly golden brown. You'll see the fruit starting to bubble along the sides, and your kitchen will smell like heaven. And my friends, do know that if you don't have or like mangoes and blueberries, you can certainly make this recipe with any summer fruit that you have on hand. You can do peaches, plums, raspberries, strawberries, blackberries, they all work. So you would literally just sub in 5 to 6 cups of whichever fruit lights you up, and you can turn this into your very own personal recipe. You can see that the top has crisped up a bit. We've got that little bubble along the sides. So if you like to serve it hot, I'd say just give it 10 or 15 minutes so that it's comfortable to handle. The beauty of a crisp like this is it's absolutely delicious, hot out of the oven, it's great at room temperature, and it's even good cold. So really, it works no matter how you decide to serve it. And of course, if you really want to elevate this when you're serving it, top it with a scoop of your favorite ice cream, a little bit of fresh whipped cream, a little bit of yogurt. And if you're a vegan, you could certainly just choose any of the vegan options of any of the things I just mentioned. That is to die for. You have that crispy topping, little crunch from the walnut, and then the sweet fruit with that little kick of ginger. This recipe is a summer staple and you have to give it a try. And when you do, I cannot wait to see. So don't forget to snap a picture and tag me on Instagram and on Facebook with all of the clean and deliciousness you're whipping up in your very own kitchens. And my dear friends, if you haven't already, por favor, take a moment, subscribe, like, and share this video with anybody else you know who wants to eat well, cook more, and feel amazing. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Dani Spies. I will see you back here next time with some more clean and deliciousness. Cheers! If you like fun facts like this one, give me a big thumbs up. Big thumbs up for fun facts in the kitchen. Ingredient? What's sadder than like getting served a piece of fruit crisp with no crisp on top? I don't know. Okay. With some more clean and deliciousness. Cheers!